Shalom, shalom. Um, if you don't know who I am, Q North Star. Just woke up about an hour ago. Well, about 45 minutes ago. I had a dream. Nah, I said that wrong. I don't sound like I'm Martin Luther King, but the Most High showed me in a dream um, some imperfections of mine pertaining to my marriage, pertaining to me as a man. Um, I had in the dream. Um, my wife decided that she wanted to leave me, and there was really nothing else I could say or do to change her mind. And the reason why she wanted to leave me was because um, I wasn't giving her the emotional support that she needed. And currently, right now, she's about 8 months pregnant. And in the dream, she wanted to go back home. She's not originally from New York. So when I woke up, I asked my wife to come into the room so we could talk, and I just asked how she really felt. Cause we had an argument last night, um, and that was one of the topics that came up. Was I have not really been emotionally supportive, and sometimes scripture says that every man is right in his own eyes, and um, I'm no different. It's sometimes it's easy to fall into that trap of you not seeing your own faults. So, that was one of the topics that came up last night, and we got into an argument, and and I just felt like she was just being overly dramatic, and being upset because I didn't approach the situation like she wanted me to approach it, and looking back on it now, I can see that I was just excusing my faults, you know. The reason why I'm doing this quick video is, I want to, well, two reasons. One, I want all the people who are married to understand that it's very easy to get off track. It's very easy to get distracted. And it's not necessarily always with, oh, another woman or, oh, another man or whatever. Sometimes it can just be the little things, and sometimes the little things lead to bigger things. And being humbled about it, about my shortcomings, being shown my shortcomings. Um, because when the Most High shows it to you, there is no rebuttal. You can't say, well, I didn't think that, or I did. He makes it very plain where you're falling short. Um, and my second reason is because I'm very critical on my Facebook page, and sometimes I do YouTube videos about things that go on in the black community, and people always feel like I think that I'm more perfect. My wife says it all the time. I think that I'm so perfect and everyone else is wrong. And scripture says to pull the beam out your own eye before you pull the beam out your brother's. And like I always tell people, I struggle with cursing and swearing. Therefore, I don't go on another Facebook person's page or person's YouTube page and tell them they shouldn't curse. That's what's being a hypocrite. In areas that I don't struggle in, I'm vocal on. It's just plain and simple. And if you want to see a change in the community, what's so wrong with that? But the difference between me and other people who get upset when I make generic statements is the fact that I'm man enough to sit right here in front of this video, put it out for the world's consumption, and say, hey, Q North Star made a mistake. Q North Star is not perfect. Q North Star has never ever believed he's been more righteous than any other person on the face of this earth. Q North Star does not exhort himself above other people. If anything, I try to put myself below people, and that's not a self-esteem issue. That's a spiritual humbling thing that I try to do to myself daily, which is to let myself know I'm not that important. I'm just a man with an opinion. Everyone has an opinion. They're like a-holes. Everyone has one. So it's like, don't get all upset when I make an opinionated statement. That's just my opinion. But I want to end this with some scripture. 3 scriptures that I found this morning. And one is Ephesians 5:25, verse 25. And it says, "Husbands, love your wives even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it." The second one is Colossians 3, verse 19. "Husbands, love your wives and be not bitter against them." And the third scripture is 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 7. "Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them meaning your wives, according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife, as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered." It was kind of weird last night. I did not pray. Normally I pray, and especially going into Sabbath, I always try to pray. And I, again, whatever I fell into, wherever I fell short, the Most High has chastened me, and I don't despise that chastening. If anything, I'm very humbled, and I made it very clear to my wife that there will be a change. So that's really all I have to say. It's 7 minutes too long. I really didn't want to make a long video, but my advice to all the newlywed husbands and everything: make sure that you stay on top of the little things. Don't worry about, flowers is nice and doing big things are nice, but make sure that you take care of the little things. Don't be like me. Don't overlook it. Don't take it for granted. Because again, in the dream, there was nothing I could do to get my wife back. She was done with me. I'm just fortunate enough that I woke up from that dream or nightmare, however you want to look at it, and I'm still married, and my wife still loves me, and I love my wife. So that's really it. I just wanted to do a quick video, and just hopefully some people will take something from it. Shalom.